Well.
I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. This is your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined by the mixologist himself, Mr. Chemical Julian. And you know what, hater? You're right. This is probably the best Raw of 2023. And I will say this, the ending was pretty fucked up.
This, sir, I gotta say, you know, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, ever since WWE got bought by Endeavor, they've just had a better product. They have, but it's not because Endeavor did anything. I think definitely now they need to keep those stock prices up.
Oh yeah.
So they're putting on some very compelling shows so that people will buy the pay-per-views, so their ratings will go up, so their numbers, house show attendance, everything will go up, and they can become more of a profitable company. Vince McMahon stated that, you know, the reason this wholesale took place is because WWE was getting too stagnant or too stale. They've been making money hand over fist year over year for the longest. So, I mean, I don't know what he was talking about, but maybe they're just trying to prove a point. Either way it goes, we as the fans benefit, and we have had two very good Monday Night Raws since the Endeavor purchase, and I'm not complaining. Bring it on. Keep it coming.
I mean, we've had some really great Raws. Really great Raws over the course of like 30 years. But the last 2 weeks have been really good. And you know me, ladies and gentlemen, if this shit, I'll tell you, it's fucking shit. It's been pretty good. It's almost been like when you trim the fat and you get rid of certain people, Matt Riddle, things seem to go more smoothly. I didn't like the fact that I've seen Cody Rhodes like 5 times tonight.
But he wasn't there long.
Yeah. I didn't like the fact that there were so many speaking segments, but the in-ring segments were great. Yes. Everything that built up to it was great. The way with the constant influx of NXT talent coming in, you know, Carmelo Hayes' former partner, Trick Williams, the new American champ.
I kind of like that because you got to see Trick Williams backstage, but he wasn't all up in the ring, you know, interfering.
True.
And so they're actually now finally treating NXT like the third brand, like it should be.
I wonder if this is happening because they're going to move. I wonder if this is happening because they're going to move NXT to Wednesday nights. Trick got the N-word belt.
Why would they?
Yeah. He does. North American.
That N in North American is not for North.
Oh shit, Taekwon.
The N in North American.
Wow.
That's not for North, y'all.
Wow.
It is the NA championship. It is the Negro American Championship.
Wait a minute. I'm the North American champion.
You're also the Negro American champion too.
I knew it. God damn it. Anyway, let's get into this first matchup.
It's the black belt.
It used to be the Intercontinental Championship back in the day. It was the black man's world title.
Correct.
So what we got for the first match, Julian?
The first match wasn't really a match. The first match was like a brawl in the ring because you had Nia Jax brawling with Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez, and Shayna Baszler. And they were just like smacking the shit out of each other in the middle of the ring. And Rhea just came in there and cleaned house. And then Rhea said, Judgment Day, get to the ring. And, your boy Finn Balor wasn't there. And neither was bobblehead JD McDonough. But out come Damian Priest and your boy Dominic Mysterio. And Rhea's telling them, hey, y'all need to get in line. You need to get this all straightened up. And what's his name? Damian Priest was like, shh, I got my title. I got my belt. I got my money in the bank. What Dom got?
We're about to see the breakup. They're about to drop the tag team belts next week.
And Rhea said to Dominic, if I'm mommy, what does that make you? He said, Poppy. Poppy.
You know what that means? Dommy's about to become daddy. He may become two-time NXT champion.
He's got a rematch against Trick Williams tomorrow on NXT, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
He can get his belt back.
I mean, the NXT North American Championship got more eyes on it when it was on Dominic. Let's just be honest.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Well, because he's the heel. People hate Dominic. They hate to see him win. They think it's ludicrous that he wins, but I mean, shit. I hate to say it, but it's kind of like when the Honky Tonk Man was the Intercontinental Champion. Like, I had no idea how the fuck, one, how he got the title, and two, how he had it for so long.
Jimmy Hart and Greg Valentine. That's how he had it for so long.
And then when he finally lost it to the Ultimate Warrior, that's why the pop was so huge.
It was 31 seconds. Like, come on.
So then we had an interview with Jey Uso, and I just really realized something. I don't care.
Why don't you care? Tell me why you don't care. Give me the reason why you don't care.
All right, so here we go. So allegedly, Cody Rhodes pulled some strings to get Jey Uso over to Raw.
Okay.
Much like CM Punk, Summer of Punk, when he took the championship and went home, Jey Uso wasn't gone long enough. I mean, he was gone like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
If that.
Like he might have had a kid or something. I don't know. He wasn't gone that long. So then he comes over to Raw, and he's trying to be a good guy. I really do think because he helped Roman screw over so many people over the years, I mean, people should just be stopped, like just fucking catching him with clotheslines in the parking lot out of the blue, just stomping his ass, just giving him payback, giving him some receipts for the shit that he did. But now he's just running around and am I gonna be with the Judgment Day? Cody said I should do this. And I don't care. I really don't. He is absolutely directionless at this point.
So here's my thing. They split up the Usos, right? They got Jimmy. Yep. They got Jimmy on SmackDown. They got Jay on Raw. Main event, Jey Uso was the one that was like one of the big catalysts for the whole for the whole bloodline gimmick, on he was like the story for the bloodline on Raw or on SmackDown. So they figured they bring him over to Raw, make him a singles guy, and he'll go ahead and he'll get over. The same thing they did with Jimmy. They thought they'd put Jimmy in as a singles guy on SmackDown, and he would just get over. They both suck by themselves. They both suck by themselves.
Like they did Reverend Devon.
Some people are good. Some people are only good at tag team wrestling. Like, don't get me wrong. The Usos are great tag team guys, but they'll never be singles champions. They're about to put the tag team titles back on Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes just because they need an Uso with a tag belt.
So here's the thing. So they brought Jey Uso back, and Sami Zayn is already with Kevin Owens.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy was kind of like, "Hey Jay, you need to leave the bloodline." Da 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 da. That storyline is now out dangling because Sammy's out injured right now, and I think Kevin Owens is out injured too.
Mm-hmm.
So without that storyline to follow up on, I mean, which you could save for later, which is fine. But again, Jay is directionless at this point. And him and Cody holding the tag team belts, it's kind of stupid. I mean, that's a hell of a demotion for Cody Rhodes. If you want to think of it, in terms
not even demotion, but it shows you that the WWE doesn't give a fuck about the tag team champions. Let's just take two random ass singles guys, put the tag team belts on them just for shits and giggles.
Correct.
I mean, don't get me wrong. People can like it. It can be the greatest thing since sliced bread. People might love it, but in all actuality, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah. So, I mean, Cody holding the tag team belts is pretty useless at this point because when they lose the belts, Cody's not going to get pinned.
Mm-mm. But here's the problem: can they let Jay get pinned?
The only way they could lose it is in a tag team triple threat match.
I mean, literally, Jay just beat Roman Reigns. Jay beat Roman Reigns clean as a sheet.
Yep.
So, just the only man that's ever beaten Roman Reigns in the last fucking 500, 600, 700,000, 15,000 days.
Also, they got Judgment Day carrying around these 4 belts. Fucking just make your one set of belts and have at it.
Well, that was supposed to be the thing. They were gonna reunite or separate the tag team titles, one for Raw, one for SmackDown. Then they were like, "We'll just create unified World Tag Team Championship belts." Well, that never fucking came to be. Then the company got sold. So who fucking knows?
Maybe their belt budget got cut.
I mean, something. But I will tell you this: our budget didn't get cut. We'll be back in a minute and 20 seconds.
Professional wrestling is one of the toughest sports going today. If you ever dreamed of being a professional wrestler, then former WWE superstar and World Tag Team Champion Sir Mo of the famed tag team Men on a Mission invites you, yes, you, to join his Bumps and Bruises Academy. Now in 2 locations in Carrollton, Texas and Sherwood, Arkansas. Allow Sir Mo and his head coach, Dante Smiley, and other coaches to get you on the road to an exciting and rewarding career. Classes forming now for your shot. Contact Sir Mo at 704-819-7312 or fill out an information questionnaire now. Don't wait, make your dreams come true today by joining the Bumps and Bruises Pro Wrestling Academy.
Hi, this is James Beard with SWE Fury, and you're watching the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
And we're back.
And we are back. What did it say in the chat? Sir Mo is the one who didn't die. Wow. Goddamn, Taekwon.
Taekwon, you're just being irrationally wrong today.
Damn. Well, that message got deleted. This Raw was 6 stars in the BCW arena.
Was it that bad? I thought more it'd be like 7 or 8.
I mean, at least they had people
show up besides staff.
Yeah, Raw was actually really good though. I mean, I'm not gonna shoot shit on it. I mean, we got we got some surprises and all kind of shit tonight.
So JD McDonough actually did show up. Finn Balor was the one who was absent.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So WWE actually showed a press release for Jade Cargill getting signed.
Bro, they're making. She's posting shit like she's gonna show up on Raw. I mean, damn.
She needs to take her freaking time. Take her time. Don't show up just to show up. Show up and like make an impact, like matter. It's really a shame that the Rumble's so far away, because that would be the perfect place for her to show up. I mean, when you're bringing back new stars, that's the perfect place to bring them back at, or to debut them at. Yeah, so Fastlane is this Sunday, and it's going to be Cody and Jey Uso versus Finn Balor.
No, Fastlane is this Saturday.
Saturday. And kind of, what are we for Fastlane? What are we going to get for the women's title? Are we going to get a fatal 4-way? Or are we going to get like one-on-one?
Yeah, that's a real good question. I don't know what we're going to get, but
I'm kind of thinking we're going to get Shayna versus Rhea versus Nia Jax versus forgetting somebody.
Do you think they're going to put Nia Jax already in a championship match?
They're paying her enough.
BCW Worldwide just subscribed for the 6th month in a row.
Ooh.
Shout out BCW Worldwide. 17. We're at 17 subscribers right now, ladies and gentlemen. October 31st, Halloween, I'm giving away a WWE Championship belt for whoever's the 50th subscriber or whoever drops some subs in the chat. If your name is pulled out, you win a championship belt. Unless y'all want to go that cold hard cash.
I'll take the title.
$100 is $100.
Oh, so Raquel Rodriguez, Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, Rhea Ripley. We all know that Raquel Rodriguez ain't winning.
Niagara squash matches with smoked hams.
All right, so the only match that I had a problem with tonight, and it's going to be my problem that I always have, is with Alpha Academy losing.
You know, you start pushing Chad Gable to the fucking moon. The dude literally took Gunther. They took Gunther to the fucking limit twice. The guy beat Gunther, and just by disqualification, the guy. I think we've seen the evil Chad Gable come back tonight, because like enough's enough. And that match, them losing to Vinci and fucking Ludwig Kaiser, like, for one, I'm tired of seeing that fucking match. For two, the match was great. The match was great, but you have the wrong guys lose. And it's like, you want to get people to get behind them. You want people to get behind the Alpha Academy, but you keep, I know wins and losses don't really matter.
Yeah, they do.
But at the end of the day,
it's real to me.
You want a motherfucker. Yeah, you want a motherfucker to win the match. So, I mean, what are your thoughts?
I want the big meaty men slapping meat match we saw last night. That's last week. That's the Otis I want to see every week. I want Otis to be out here crushing people. He needs to be out here giving people the Bronson Reed. He needs to be out here. He needs to be the true heavy of that tag team. I mean, they've got a perfect dynamic. You got the technical wrestler, then you got the big brawler.
Mm-hmm.
They need to play
the
on
whole
that.
Scenario is that instead of putting him over,
just keep
making him a joke.
Stereotype. Let Otis go in there and just wreck shop. And stop the caterpillar shit. Like, just, whenever he hits the caterpillar, you're about to lose. So just don't do the caterpillar. I know the fans want to see it, and the kids love it, and they all pop for it. But just go in there, man. Keep on hitting that roaring elbow. Hit that top rope splash. I mean, whatever. Let him start using the world's strongest slam. I mean, whatever you want to do.
Oh, shit, we start the Hall of Pain again.
And then you just go ahead and you let Gable just do what he does best and out wrestle people. And they got their cheerleader on the sidelines who's looking good. 1, 2, 3, they win. Just let them be your next tag team champions. That's who you carry the tags.
I just thought of another guy who escaped being released for years, Jinder Mahal. Jinder was released at one time.
And he came back.
And they brought him back. So don't you ever hinder the Jinder.
He ain't no JTG, but he's managed to stay employed. He's big in India,
Don't hinder the Jinder.
Even though he's Canadian, he's big in India.
Right. And he lives in Nashville, which is even weirder.
Wait, what'd you say?
He's Drew McIntyre's next door neighbor in Nashville.
Oh, how about you said he's big in Nashville?
I mean, he is big in Nashville, which is where he lives, but I'm big in Portland.
It is what it is.
That's what they say.
Hey, we got to see that gash in Becky's arm that took 11 stitches.
Oh my god, that shit looks so gross. Like a fucking eyeball.
It went through a nice layer of fat too.
You can see the fat leaking out the side of it. It was great.
How did she? Where'd she injure her arm?
I think it was when she fell off the top rope and she came down. Remember, she was selling her elbow.
Yep.
She came down and she hit that garbage the stairs. Ooh. She hit the sharp edge of the stair.
Sliced her open. Yep.
Then she started bleeding. I was like, "Yep, that's a big gash." But she continued. So go figure. Becky is the man. She's tough as fuck. Yeah, last night's pay-per-view was fucking wild, man. I mean, shit. This has been a great wrestling weekend. You missed a lot. You missed a lot of shit. Then we come back to this Monday Night Raw. We have this shit.
Hey, you know what I didn't miss?
Hmm.
I didn't miss Really Awful Wrestling on Friday.
Oh my god! No one. I know you did the run-in.
I watched the replay.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a replay of Really Awful Wrestling, and I got, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not watched Really Awful Wrestling this past Friday, we showcased another match from Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. Mm-hmm. That shit was off the chain.
Did you see the first one though? We found.
Yes.
The guy rolls up on a motorcycle and he was like, "Where's my cousin? My cousin, brother, daddy." I was like, "What the fuck did he just say?" He was like, "My cousin, brother, daddy." I was like, "I'm done. I'm 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I was done."
Dude, I laughed the hardest when the ringleader jumped off the ring apron onto Atomic Titan. And he acted like that ring apron was like 6 feet up.
Like he had jumped off a fucking roof.
That shit was like 6 inches off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I just laughed. I laughed and I laughed.
We cannot stop laughing at that fucking shit, dude. It's crazy. Crazy.
So Cedric Alexander, who did not get fired, he got beat by Big Bronson Reed.
Squash match.
Cedric Alexander has a wolf on his arm, on his leg. Was he a lone wolf?
Who the fucking guessed?
Did he steal Baron Corbin's old clothes?
Apparently.
Because Baron Corbin's now the biker taker.
At least he ain't a fucking pirate like he was 2 weeks ago.
Johnny Blaze, whatever he is. So Bronson Reed hit the tsunami.
Mm-hmm.
So at Fastlane, we were supposed to get Gunther versus Tommaso Ciampa, but Tommaso Ciampa was talking some shit in the ring during the contract signing, and he's like, "Let's do it tonight." And Gunther was like, "Sure." Now I gotta say, Gunther did one of his better in-ring segments tonight because he straight up said, this Intercontinental Championship is the only one that matters. He said, this Intercontinental Championship is the greatest title. I'm holding it. This is as close as you're ever going to get to seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
When you go home defeated, go home and hug your family, hug your wife, hug your kids.
Mm-hmm.
And Tommaso Ciampa
I thought Christian was shooting promo. I was like, shit.
Yeah. Tommaso Ciampa was running his mouth. And Gunther was like, oh, you want to fight tonight? Cool, let's go.
And I'll tell you, Walter's, I keep saying Gunther, but Walter's fucking demeanor is so funny when he's doing promos.
Yeah.
Like, he's like trying not to be funny, but he is just so fucking funny, and it makes me laugh. So yeah, what was the next thing that lined up? I believe it was
the funny
Drew
thing
McIntyre and The Miz.
He was dressed like the Right to Censor. That was hilarious to me.
Yeah.
No, we had Xavier Woods versus Ivar, and once again, Xavier Woods wins with the roll-up of doom.
God damn it! Let me just say this: that fucking moonsault on top of Woods and Kofi. Ivar must have been like, "Yo, y'all need to fucking push me, bro," because he smashed that ass tonight. Yeah, it was just.
I'm surprised there wasn't 2 brown stains in the ring.
I mean, shit. It was great. It was fucking great. He totally muscled those guys over and just smashed them.
Was it an Ivar match? Yes. But Xavier Woods and Ivar actually did something pretty good here. Xavier Woods getting the roll-up of doom was pretty damn interesting. And Kofi Kingston on the commentary was great.
Kofi is good on commentary, except I think that he plays too much into the shit-talking role as a face.
As a face.
Yeah. Like as a heel, that's just perfect. As a tweener, that's just perfect. As a legitimate day-to-day face.
Yep.
Your facial expressions, you can't do that shit. But I guess it's whatever it is. I totally understand. I just think it was weird. What are your thoughts on the next segment?
So the next segment, dude, Nakamura is going way over the heel right here. I love it. Every bit of it. Every bit of it. The crazy part was Seth Rollins was like, hey, Michael Cole, come to the ring. Michael Cole, how long you been here? And what did he say?
He said 20 years.
And he said, and how many days have you missed?
2. That's going back to, like, for my opinion, they're rehashing the Shawn Michaels back problem gimmick.
Yep.
And when Shawn had to fight Diesel and his back was fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
All this other bullshit. They're pulling that same gimmick, and I like it because they're doing it in a refreshing way. You let him get beat once already. His signed a contract, get beat again. Third time, he's going to steal the win. Take the belt back to NXT.
Dude, you know what I liked about this, though? I liked where Shinsuke had the video package. Attacks Seth Rollins from the back. And he starts doing the 10 counts. And he's like just beating his ass, dude. Just beating his ass. And Seth Rollins like, trying to get up to beat the 10. Beats his ass some more.
Mm-hmm.
Just kicking the crap out of him. And Shinsuke gets the heel facial expressions really good because he comes off as really cold, like, fuck you. I'm just here to fuck you up.
I like that though. I like that he's finally got that killer instinct.
He does it great. And I'm really hoping that, I'm hoping that Shinsuke isn't like monster of the week, monster of the month. You know how they used to do with Hogan. I mean, I hope he kind of keeps this demeanor and he keeps his character and maybe goes after some other people. Like, he needs to take this character and go after Roman Reigns. But,
okay, so let me think about this for a second.
Like
because you just said some weird shit to me. Take that character and go after Roman Reigns? No. Because Roman would smash his ass faster than Taekwon can smash.
But he already did.
Exactly. So why? So don't do it again. But I think that this iteration with him and Seth Rollins, the fact that when he was beating Seth Rollins' ass, the Videotron was counting.
Yep.
And then when he stopped beating his ass, the Videotron stopped. Like, dude, whoever was running the truck was classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love heel Nakamura almost as much as I love heel Bad Blood.
Then some bullshit happened between Natalya and Tegan Nox, and I wasn't really quite sure where they were going with this. Chelsea Green,
yeah, they're gonna be your new women's tag team champions. I have a feeling.
I mean, Natty showed up looking nice, but that's about it.
Oh, well, Natty and her sister are gonna be the women's tag team champions.
I don't know what. Wait, what?
I said maybe we'll get Natty and her sister as the tag team champions. We can think. We can think about that while we go to commercial break.
I don't know if WWE is ready for that. I don't know if they're ready to go that far.
Hey, I'm ready for it.
I mean, they would need to push the envelope with it, but I don't know if they're ready to go that far with it.
I'm about to go look at her Instagram page. I'll be right back.
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your hair cut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Hey, it's Angelina Love, one half of The Beautiful People and one half of NWA's Psycho Love, and you are watching the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
And we're back.
That is the sexiest loop ever. You are watching the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. Yeah. Glad I'm Anyway, Dave can't go to the barbershop because Blank Caroline looks like Vegeta. Dave isn't allowed near little boys and girls. Where'd that come from? Dave ain't even in the group chat.
Wow.
Damn. Anyway, going back to the women's tag team titles. I mean, honestly, Tegan Nox and Natty are probably winning the tag team titles because we've already had a match with them. It was okay. We've already had now we've had a little blurb for the women's championship on NXT. As soon as Becky is healed, she's going to allow the challenge of what's her name, Tegan Nox. So we had a match tonight. Tegan Nox versus Chelsea Green.
Chelsea
Green.
With her tag team partner, Piper Niven, sitting there waiting for her.
I just want to know how you win a tag team belt or you win a championship by not doing shit. I mean, if I just walk up I'm the champ now, punk.
Somebody needs a partner, and you just pick one. That's how it goes.
I mean, I didn't know that. I mean, shit.
I mean, the titles are cursed, so right now they're just trying to be as chill as possible.
I mean, I guess you can say that. This match though, was Interesting. The shiniest wizard for the win. Tegan Knox wins the match. So on and so forth. Everything was pretty basic. It was bland Barbie night. But let's talk about excuse me. Let's talk about this main event.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to go into the Drew McIntyre Miz bullshit.
No.
Good. All right, let's go to the main event. So we had Walter versus Tommaso Ciampa. Finally, Tommaso Ciampa showed up in this match like he used to show up. Kind of like he used to show up in NXT.
This was by far
80%.
He pushed Walter further than anyone else.
Correct.
In WWE. This was a throwback to NXT days. Like this was a fucking fight. And you can see that when Walter came to the ring and took off his jacket, he already had handprints on his chest.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it was hard hitting. It was high impact. It was actually a faster pace than some or most WWE matches. Mm-hmm. Walter looked really good in this match, and he sold the hand. Tommaso Ciampa was like, okay, he likes to chop, so I'm gonna go bust up his hand so he can't chop me. And Walter sold it all throughout the match. Whenever he would try to chop Tommaso Ciampa, he hurt his own hand. Mm-hmm. Tommaso Ciampa was chopping the shit out of him. But Walter went ahead and hit him with a dragon suplex. Man.
That power bombs were stiff, though.
Man, the dragon suplex looked like he just drove Tommaso Ciampa's head just straight into the mat from behind. Yeah. And then those two power bombs. I mean, the second one was an assist. You can see that. So, woo! Talking about letting gravity do the work.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was goddamn. It was crazy. But the finish after the submission holds,
finish was great.
I mean, we were talking about transition after transition after transition, reversal, submission hold, choked out.
No, choked the fuck out.
Yeah, he fucking was like, go to sleep, bitch.
He hooked it in. Ref didn't even do the 3-arm raise. He just his whole body just.
So Tommaso Ciampa was defeated in challenging for the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther Walter is still your WWE Intercontinental Champion. But wait, there's more. Because after Walter decided to leave the ring, Kaiser and Vinci attacked poor old Blackheart himself.
Wah, wah.
You know what was crazy? You kept calling it. And I'm like, it sure is taking a fucking long time. Like, Gunther walked back to the locker room, went through the door, and then all of a sudden it was like, Rebel Heart. The music came on, and here comes Johnny Gargano, literally running past Walter. Slides in the ring, delivers not one, but 2 super kicks. And then, in the moment that Julian and I will fucking rule the day, the moment that pissed us off so bad that this less than 5 minutes from now.
Wait. We got to set it up.
All right.
Tommaso Ciampa. He's on the far side of the ring.
No. Hold on. Before you set it up, let's fucking make the mood worth it. Let's let the people get excited. Okay? Hold on. You ready, ladies and gentlemen? Because Julian's about to lay it out.
Tommaso Ciampa, just recently getting stomped out by Imperium, is laying in the corner of the ring, and he's slowly pulling himself up the ring ropes, because right across from him he can see his longtime friend and longtime partner, DIY compatriot Johnny Gargano, in the other corner of the ring. And they set up for their good old finisher. Johnny Gargano goes, yeah. Tommaso Ciampa goes, uh-huh. And one of Imperium, I forget which one, is in the middle of the ring, and he's... Tommaso Ciampa starts getting up for the
That's
super
what the fuck
kick.
happened.
And at a podium.
That's exactly how the fuck we felt, ladies and gentlemen. Right when that shit was about to happen, motherfucking Chucky comes on.
Chucky pops up. Man.
I'm about to do this. I'm gonna boycott Chucky season 2.
Fuck Chucky.
I'm gonna be like, every time Chucky comes on, I'm gonna watch a DIY fucking match. As a matter of fact, Julian, let's do a rewind of a DIY fucking match.
Any DIY match. Preempt Chucky.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, they did discuss. They did say it. Michael Cole said, oh my God, are they reuniting? Is this the reuniting of DIY? Boop. And they went off.
Boop.
Motherfucking
like
bitch. I looked at Julian. Julian looked at me at the same time. We were like, what the fuck? So
we're like, whoa.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
going?
This is what I have to say about this situation before we go. I was gonna give this Raw four stars, 5 stars in the fucking Tacoma Dome, but because of Chucky, and because WWE couldn't give me 30 more seconds to see this finish, you motherfucking WWE get 2.25 stars.
Ooh, 2.25?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wee.
Wow, that's fucked up, Taekwon, but it is kind of true. Her favorite tag team is DUI.
That's pretty harsh.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. That man there is the chemical one himself, Mr. Julian. I'm the franchise. And you know what? Just like DIY, we out.
But